This is a tutorial on how to submit a budget management system request on OrgSync. So what you're going to do is open up your window browser and go to orgsync.com and log in. Okay. Once that comes in, you're going to come to your home page. Everyone should look similar to this. It's your community home, and when you hover over organizations, you're going to see the ones that you've self-joined. Everyone should be in the Pay Student Pleasantville one, though, at least. So I created a training alias organization just so I can show you how to put in a BMS request. Okay. So, whether you're an administrator or a officer of the organization, you should have access to this. And I am an administrator, so I'm going to do my best to show you the exact same thing that you guys will be seeing. So here's your home page for your organization, and you're going to go to Treasury and Budgets. Okay. So, depending on if you have or have not submitted a budget, this page might look a little different. So obviously I have not submitted a budget yet, but if you have, then, and your pending budgets will be located right in here. So for me, I'm going to put in a new budget, okay, and it'll automatically put your organization's name right here. You're going to change that though and try and make that as specific as possible. So for me, I'm going to put training budget for spring 2012. Obviously the budget period would stay the same. We're going to try and see if everyone can put in budgets for semesterly planning, so obviously this is what I'm looking to do. And my category would be a movie night. That's the example I'm giving you today. And the name would be specific as well. And so from here, this is a line item, okay? So this is what is going to be different for every single one. So what I've done is I've put all three of the items that I need to put in as line items right on my desktop. This way it's just easier for me to show you. So for here, I'm going to do educational media, because if it's a movie, I'm obviously going to need ed media to put things to set up. So ed media for, let's say, 4 hours. And that would come to about $100, let's say. Okay? And so, obviously, you can see the request change up here to $100 from 0. Okay? And to add an additional line item, you're just going to click on that little plus sign in the corner. Okay? And so I'm going to put food external, because this movie night is going to be Slumdog Millionaire, and I'm going to have traditional Indian food, let's say. So I'm going to put the name of the restaurant, okay, and for however much that is, and I just don't know off the top of my head, so I'm going to open up. So I put 600 here. Okay, and then one more for the movie itself. So that could be miscellaneous supplies, let's say, and that's with Swank Motion Pictures. And I think that's about $250. And each one will be different for every single one. So here, you're going to fill out for the entire thing. So here, you want to be as specific as possible. Okay. Now here, if you can, as soon as you keep going, I cannot tell you this enough. You need to be as specific as possible. This way, whoever is assigned through SDCA to your BMS, this is exactly what we use, and then it's also something that will be used for the BAC committee and through Student Association or Senate to approve or deny this request. So let's say DOSA wants to co-sponsor and ASAP. Okay, and then the contact for the event would be the person submitting or the other person, any other people that are planning this organization's programming as well. Okay, and so location of event, let's put Butcher Suite. Okay, and then the space reservation number is going to be the number that's on the second email confirmation that you're going to be receiving from, from SDCA. So I think I saved it up here. This is, don't forget your lyrics, but this is exactly what we're looking for up here is that confirmation number. Okay, and so you just put that in there, and then let's say this is hypothetically the 14th of April at 9 p.m. Okay, and if we're not collecting any money, then you just put 0. And special requests for room setup or anything like that, just say Ed Media Tech. Okay, and most of this information you should have already thought through at that point. But if you haven't, then that's okay. You can just save and finish later. And then here is where you're going to upload all of these files. So I'm just going to upload the confirmation from R25 and my Lotus Flower invoice. And as you can see, this is pretty quick, so this process really shouldn't take you very long. And the more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to become with it. And then you just click submit. And that's it. So now, if we go back, it is a pending budget now. So here, if you want to click on it yourself, it will bring you back into that. You can change things if you need to. But there's your submission date and time, so that there's no issues about, oh, my email stopped working at a certain time, it should be working in here, and my status is pending, and this is my total amount requested, $950. And approved means if Senate has approved it or not, and then paid means has SDCA paid anything out of it. So once it's been approved, what will happen is this will say approved here, and then if you click on this, it will ask you at the bottom to request a payment. And so if I can, I'm going to try and do that today, and then this way I can show you that as well, and that'll be on a second video. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope that's helpful.